Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. I am the face behind Plant Presence. If you've watched any of my videos already, then you already know that I am an epidemiologist and a certified plant-based nutrition specialist. I grew up as the daughter of a nurse and a diabetes educator. So I've always been surrounded by people that know a lot about health and nutrition. When I went off to college and I got my degrees in biology and a master's in public health, I also became one of those people. I probably knew more than most people already about nutrition, and yet I held on to this assumption that as long as I had eliminated animal products from my diet, that would be enough, that I wouldn't have to really pay attention to how healthy the rest of my diet was. I remember at some point I started listening to the Rich Roll podcast. His podcast changed my life. And I remember him talking about how if you are eating a plant-based diet, that basically takes care of most of the health conditions that tend to arise when people eat a typical Western diet and have a typical Western lifestyle. In many ways, that is correct. But I think that that statement was clearly talking about a whole foods plant-based diet rather than just any plant-based diet in general. While I'd already been plant-based for years, a whole foods plant-based diet was definitely not what I was eating. I was eating plenty of highly processed and foods that had a very low nutritional value. Lots of French fries or non-dairy ice cream. And I don't mean to vilify those foods. They are fine on occasion in moderation. But the point is that if that makes up a large proportion of your diet, then there's going to be health consequences. Beyond just what I was putting on my plate, I still had years to go in the process of trying to clean up what else I was consuming. I don't just mean food, but I mean that I cleaned up my caffeine and my alcohol consumption, and both of those things really improved my health, my sleep, my energy levels. Probably more important than any of those things, I really had to clean up the kind of energy that I was consuming, like the energy that I was getting from the relationships that I had in my life, the relationship I had with myself, relationships I had with the people around me. I believe that healthy consumption is not just about what we put on our plates. It's about what we consume in all aspects of our lives, from our food to the energy in our relationships, that our diet and our consumption touches every aspect of our lives. And that is why I created Plant Presence. When I was moving through my career in public health, it often felt meaningful to me, and I did often really enjoy the work that I was doing. But I really longed to be able to connect my work and my career to the things that I felt most passionate about and the things that I felt gave the most meaning to my own life. I believe that no matter what you choose to eat or how you choose to live, we all ultimately want to feel well and to live well. I'll be the first to admit that I do not have all the answers, but I do have experience, both through my lived experience and also through research, study, training, years of my career. And I think that what I've learned is worth sharing. If you like this video, please give it a like. You can subscribe to the channel for more videos, and you can leave a comment with your questions or with further topics that you would like me to dive into in the future. As always, thank you for planting your presence with me here today. Bye guys!